The 7th of April 2019. Donia, Alataeya and Amplissimus Máster Radaeus. Donia Alataeya's address to people. It happened a long time ago. That time there was no blood in my father's veins, the drops of which gave life to me, the goddess of beauty and love. Among mountain tops there was a castle, made of a mysterious unknown mineral, and a wonderful rose lake spread out near it that was reflecting white clouds and violet flowers which were growing beside it. One young man, named ALTIUS, lived in this castle. He wasn't a simple young man. He managed entire universes from his modest but splendid shelter. However, all that time he was feeling heavy tension, sadness and loneliness, which made further expansion of his possessions impossible. One morning he came up to the mirror to look at his animals. In the middle of his chest he opened that mechanism and found that half of the seals was empty. He understood that he had to solve that problem as soon as possible, otherwise the rest of the seals would deplete and all his creatures would disappear forever in the course of time. He made a great traveling through all his countless universes, looked through each animals, he asked, he researched, he tried. He found that all his creatures were in the same condition as he was. Then he turned to his father, who answered him. The problem is that you have the lack of the energy nova. You don't create anything new, and this is only possible when there is love inside you. But you don't love your creatures, and you don't even love yourself. A true leader isn't somebody that cold-bloodedly manages, but somebody who loves all the particles of his volume. And now go. ALTIUS had been thinking about his father's words over a long time, but he decided to try to feel what it was. Once, watching his universes, he saw two creatures of his volume being drawn together in a strange way. It was so strong that those two were together even after their death. Then he decided to look through their animaruses into their seals, and he discovered that not only all the seals were sparkling and shining like diamonds, but also each of them acquired new features. One of the animaruses acquired the masculine gender, the other acquired the feminine gender. For the first time in a long period, ALTIUS felt real gladness and inspiration. He let them live in his gardens and said, "From now your volume will be called Continuum. May you bring light to all our universes." From that moment there were more and more of continuums, and the volume were becoming brighter and wider. But although the seals in ALTIUS's animarus were sparkling and shining, the second half of it was still empty. He realized that even he himself needed this magnificent and powerful energy. And then he met Daria, whose half of the seals of her animarus were empty too. The only glance was enough, and their animaruses started sparkling like diamonds. That was energy nova, which comes into being having pure, sincere and true love. Since that moment they are inseparable. Two roses grew near the lake, the red one and the white one. Since then, the diamond and both red and white roses are the symbols of continuum. Nothing and nobody can confront this energy, as the one who have come to know it becomes immortal in the eternity. The 7th of April, Donia Alataeya and Amplissimus Máster Radaeus.